Hey guys, this is Hendrix Moore back with you with another video from Gold Income for You TV. This is a recent news story that just came out about this woman who inherited thousands of dollars, but her bank is blocking her from accessing her cash. And now the important takeaway from this story is, let's ignore her for a second and let's insert ourselves into her position and look at it from that perspective. Because a lot of times I think that we tend to disassociate ourselves from these news events, and we tend to dismiss it and, treat it as though it can never happen to us. But she was a regular person, or she is a regular person, just like you or I. So we'll go ahead and jump into the article now. So she inherited this money, and she lives in Detroit. All her assets are frozen. And now she's worried about how she can pay her bills. She's a single mother. Her son is graduating. I mean, she was planning on having a party. And now all that is, up in air. Look at this quote here. "I feel like my money is being held hostage," says Christina Anderson. That's her name. Every single dime is tied up in the bank. And she begins to explain where the money came from. She had a brother who passed away, and her father had a lawsuit on that. So from the lawsuit, she won her father won the $50,000, and that was wired to her bank. She goes to the bank to withdraw the money, and she's unable to, based on the judgment of the teller, from what it seems. And just imagine that. You're working, 5 days a week. Some of you probably working 7 days a week. You're living check to check. You got bills coming in. You go to the bank to get your money out, and the bank won't allow you. You're not a criminal. You haven't done anything wrong. The bank just arbitrarily says, hey, we're going to hold it. We're not letting it go. Now, the sad thing is, you can't tell the bill companies that you have, hey, I can't pay you because my bank won't let me get the money out. They're not going to care. Finance can be very cold and very emotionless. And so I say all this to let you know that, this situation here, this is not unique to just this one person. This is a bank that any one of us could have an account at. This situation that happened to her can happen to you, whether you're making 20 grand, whether you're making 100 grand a year, whether you have millions of dollars in the bank. And actually, the more successful you are, the more scary this is. Because successful people have even higher bills, and make larger purchases. And so imagine that. Imagine a millionaire, financially free millionaire with all his money in the bank. He goes to the bank and they won't let him access his millions. Let's think on that for a second. And this is not in another country. This is not, I'm in the United States of America. So whoever's watching this, you may be in another country, but this is happening here where I live. And this isn't much different from the situation that they had in Greece not too long ago, where you had groups and groups of people who just couldn't get their money out the bank. The bank was closed. And so that, that's a situation that hopefully that type of thing will never happen again. But if anything, we're all on that path. Every country in the world that has paper currency that isn't backed by anything, it's not worth anything. It's not even worth the paper that it's printed on. Anywhere where that's taking place, you have that potential for these large economic breakdowns where the bank won't let you get your money. And so this is all the more reason why people should be diversifying, not having all their money tied up into any currency, even if it is the US dollar. So in my case, I joined the business, Karatbars. In Karatbars, we teach people how to save and earn money with 24 karat gold bullion. So a situation like this woman had, it wouldn't have as negative an impact on someone like me, because I'm buying gold or I'm exchanging gold. I'm exchanging my US dollars for gold on a regular basis, on a week-to-week basis. And over time, that gold savings will accumulate, and I'll have a significant amount of money built up there, or potential for money when I cash out the gold, if I ever decide to cash out the gold. Now, my gold is not stored in the bank. I have gold stored wherever I have it. I can't tell you the exact location. You might try to come and jack me for my gold, but we have a storage option available to people, and then people are also free to store the gold wherever they want to store it, whether it's their home, they're safe, buried in the ground in another state, who knows. Whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. That's your gold. And it's just unfortunate that we're all led to believe that your money's safe in the bank, and it's your money, and we're free, and this and that. And at any given moment, you get a balance that's high, or higher than what you've ever had before. Someone at the bank can arbitrarily freeze your account, and you can't access your money. And it's just very scary, because there's a lot of statistics out recently talking about how the average American is one paycheck away from homelessness. So any kind of inaccessibility to assets is very detrimental. Having your assets frozen can ruin your financial life. So it's just something to really think about, and put yourself, in her shoes. Look at your own life. How long could you maintain your current lifestyle with all your money being tied up in the bank, all your paychecks from your job direct deposited into your bank, while your bank has all your stuff frozen? It's just something to contemplate. So I've already told you what I'm doing. I'm doing Karatbars. We're saving in gold. We're sharing this opportunity with others. So we're making money, both ways. And you are welcome to join us. There's a website link in the bottom left-hand corner of the page. Go to that link, see the information. Don't take my word for it. After you see the information, research everything there for yourself. And then come back to us if you're ready to run, or, do what you want to do. Every opportunity is not for everyone. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you always have what you always had.